这是一部超46万人打出9.0分的动画神作，由奥斯卡导演艾略特用15年完成。他用粘土动画治愈了无数成年人的心灵，作品催泪又可爱。
All my characters are underdogs, misfits, people who are marginalized, misunderstood.
但因为定格动画超长的创作周期，他曾一度陷入贫困，需要领救济金生活。15年后，53岁的他终于推出了自己的第2部长片《蜗牛回忆录》。《蜗牛回忆录》讲述了一个孤独的女孩的故事。在痛失了双胞胎兄弟之后，她开始沉溺于收集跟蜗牛有关的一切，变成了一个囤积狂。直到她遇到了可爱古怪的老奶奶平奇，她的生活发生了一些改变。
The lead characters are based on real people in my life.
Rabbit face, rabbit face, rabbit face.
A friend of mine who was born with a cleft palate, and at school she was bullied and teased a lot, yet she grew up to be a very confident, happy adult. She's a fashion designer, how she transformed over those many years, and it was all to do with courage and bravery. This is Grace, and she's one of the actual puppets from the film. Just her head would have taken maybe a month for 6 sculptors to make. There's magnets in there, all her hair is wire, so somebody had to glue in individual hairs. We want the audience to believe that they're real, that they have a soul and they have a heartbeat. So then if something bad happens to these characters, we want you to feel and empathize. I wanted an animal that was more symbolic of what Grace went through. She's always retracting from the world, and she's an introvert. Snails can only move forwards. They can't go backwards. And that links really well with the quote that life can only be understood backwards, but we have to live it forwards. I think when I die, that's what they'll put on my tombstone. I think it was about 8 years from script to screen. Over 200 characters, 200 sets, between 5,000 to 7,000 individual little snails had to be made. Hundreds and hundreds of hours of work goes into just one puppet. Everything you see in the film had to be handmade. Even the skies all had to be painted by hand. We had 7 animators doing 5 seconds each per day. I have this slight shake. You might be able to see the shakes there. So I have trouble drawing a straight line. I was very embarrassed when I was young, but as I grew older, I've learned to live with it. It's become my aesthetic and my style. All my characters have this wonkiness to them. Grace's eyes are all wrong there and her antennas are slightly bent, so learning to embrace your imperfections as well as other people's. I love the Japanese art form of kintsugi, which is all about the celebration of flaws and imperfections. Darkness is a part of life. Life isn't fair. Some people have lots of money, some people have no money. I think they would go insane if they were just 100% happy. Nor even people who have led miserable lives. There's always sometimes a glimmer of hope. Without the dark, the light has no meaning. And that's why I have the roller coaster in Memoir of a Snail, because it's about life's ups and downs. I went through periods where I felt lonely, strange, and no one understood me. My father was a clown. When he retired, my family moved to the outback of Australia. It was a very desolate, very uninteresting place. There weren't many other kids for me to play with. So I remember spending a lot of time in my bedroom drawing. It was really just my pencils, paper. My mother would come home from the butcher's with paper from the butcher's store. So I really had to use my imagination. I went to film school and studied animation. I fell in love with stop motion. I knew I didn't want to be an animator stuck behind a computer screen all day creating CGI animation. I love using my hand. I love things that are tangible, tactile, and I love getting some clay and squeezing it in my fingers. There's something very primeval and human about making something with your hands. A lot of people who are autistic have sent me lovely letters to say that the character really helped them in their lives. I've always seen art as a therapeutic engagement. Storytelling is a great way of getting people together and to understand each other. And as you say, the world's in a very tumultuous place at the moment. There's a lot of wars, a lot of conflict, there's dictatorships, and at the end of the day, we're all human beings. I think storytelling can be a way that we can help each other.